Welcome back to Character Select. Captain Gardeford, if I may. I think our first stop should be New Winchester anyway.
Oh, yeah,
crap. You'll not defeat Port Avon today, bitch! 2 shots. Murder most foul. Gain experience, a sky story, and hear tales of the Cantankerous. Or we could get some sovereigns, and that's it.
Yeah, sovereigns is good.
Okay.
Money,
29 sovereigns. Maybe they're the ones that are worth nothing. I know that there's one thing where it's like you gain sovereigns and it's basically nothing. Hello. Your newly acquired repentant devil is standing, most unrepentantly, over a body in the hallway. You don't recognize him.
Is that the...
one of your crew? But the deceased is no one you know, a stranger on your locomotive. Peculiar baggage you brought on board, says one of the crew when some others have gathered. Wouldn't have thought it would fit in your little bag. First, clean up. It wouldn't do to leave the body in the hall. Then, your unrepentant devil can explain himself. He's still got the blood on his cuffs.
Was that the what's its butt we've been...
The stowaway?
To discover? The stowaway?
That was regular man.
Yeah, but maybe we inherited his boat.
Maybe.
And his stowaway.
Officers who generate corpses on your locomotive are a liability. He was a stowaway, explains the devil indifferently. He's been stalking me for more than a month. I thought I'd lost him when I came aboard. Then he turned up in my quarters. From the body, he has lifted a clinking bag of souls. Perhaps he was sent to bribe me rather than kill me. He tilts his head to consider the soul collection. Apparently thinks I'm a cheap hire, so... The devil's gaze reverts to you. I regret to say this is probably not the last time this happens. I may be destined to attract negative attention.
You've had words.
So we can ask him what he wants to do.
Well, yeah, we can...
We need 2 gourds of chorister nectar and 2 caddies of dried tea.
We know where we can get that, but we can ask his... Wait, suggestion?
Nope. Oh, you want to see what he has for a secondment?
Yeah.
Alright. I'd like to improve the lives of the workers at the home office on the Avid Horizon, if you wouldn't mind permitting me a little shore leave. New prospects.
Well,
that's what he does. Okay. So new prospects are the bizarre things.
Yeah.
Like where it's like, hey, we need these things for money.
I think the Avid Horizon is still in Albion.
Yes. It's supposedly to the north of Albion. Supposedly. But we're pretty far from Albion right now.
It was in the north in Sunless Seas, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. But the map is semi-randomly generated, so I honestly don't know. It's on the outer rings, though, so...
Yeah.
It hurt my neck there. I honestly thought that said Microsoft's forum, and I was like, what? I was very confused for a moment there. Alright, back to New Winchester. It's been a long time since we've seen this place we call home. Chunk. The London's invention of the Monitor-class locomotives has sparked alarm in the Reach. The Tackities value their privacy and don't want Her Majesty's watchdogs freely prowling their skies. Word has it that the injurate veteran has convinced the Colonial Assembly to invest in a proportionate response. After 4 pubs and rather more than 4 drinks, you managed to learn the following. Firstly, the Tackities have embarked on a project to develop new locomotives of their own. It's only a matter of time until the first ones are completed. Secondly, that the work is taking place at the O'Brien factory at Lustrum. Thirdly, that the Tackities are desperate for donations of expertise or bronzewood to expedite the construction. So bring Bronzewood or Crude Lustrum if you want to assist the Tackety. Bring munitions if you want to sabotage them.
How about that?
So first question, do you want to bring our crew back up to 8?
Yeah.
It would cost us 40 sovereigns.
40. Yeah.
Ugh, 40 sovereigns for one person. Good lord. Alright. Shops. Bazaar. Magdalene wants seeds. See? Literature for Trader's Wood. It's gotta be a dock.
Yeah. But where?
I don't know.
Trader's Woods keeps it secret. Huh.
What do we have in the bank, actually? We do still have seeds in the bank. And we do have the chorister nectar and the tea.
Oh, yeah, we've got both of those for the devil.
Yeah.
We can take those and the seeds.
Okay. And let's... I don't think we need those.
Bank the hours.
Yeah. Because we don't need hours to go through the Eleutheria gate.
We don't?
Nope.
No.
We just need to pay for it. All right.
Yeah.
If he's attracting assassins onto your locomotive, you deserve to know everything. Though he'll see that point of view better if plied with tea. I've had 3 particular friends, he says. 2 of them I think are dead. And as for the third, it would not be her style to look for me. But if I were to trace this matter, it would take me to Carillon and to London, and to the Well of the Wolf. He catches the corner of your glance. You asked about my enemies, I know, he says. Well, when you get to my age, it's the same thing. So we need to go to Carillon.
We can go to Carillon on the way to Lustrum.
Yeah.
Don't know where the Baroness of Hell is, and I don't know where the Well of... Actually, I think the Well is in...
London. Albion.
Is it?
I think so.
Albion? I would have thought Eleutheria.
It might be in Eleutheria. I honestly don't know. Whoop. While the doctor conducts her examination, the driver asks you to update their old records with their current employment. You take a moment's pleasure in the driver's ridiculous middle name and pass over the field on gender, straightforwardly crossed out. Their address was last an eyebrow-raisingly prestigious New Winchester townhouse. You amend it to the name of your locomotive. Ah, the doctor says, peering into the driver's ear. A case of verdancy, a fungal colonization of the brain, not uncommon in the Reach. You've noticed uncharacteristic impulses, changes in behavior? She eyes the driver's skysuit and scars. The driver nods. Yes, the spores root deeply in the brain. Attempts to extract them have had less than satisfactory results. I'm afraid the best prescription is to entertain them. Take them where they want to go. See the things they want to see. Typically, a little travel does the job. They'll soon lose interest. Well, that's fucked up.
Well, now we know what's up with the what's up.
Yeah. Thneed Lurker, Winch and Pulley, hold, right. We still haven't bought that better engine.
The Sneeze Lurker was mines, right?
Yes, drops mines.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen anything that does that. Or that, I don't think we've seen any enemies that do that.
Yeah. I'm just looking at stuff here. None of that is terribly helpful. We still got one thing of bronzewood in our friggin' hold for some reason. Moloch class liner.
Oh yeah, because we traded it.
Yeah, we've got the Bedivere class escort. The Parzival class courser is more of a weapon thing because it mounts a heavy instead of another light. But it loses armor, gains 1 utility, and loses a lightning. And it has significantly less crew, significantly less hold, and less armor.
Yeah.
So it's not worth it.
About everything else.
Okay, what do we need for this again? Where to begin?
Oh yeah, we need 7 Tales of Terror and 7 Sky Stories.
Yeah, we have 1 and 2.
2.
Perhaps not. All right,
Poor
moving
regular
on.
man had both.
So we need to... Okay, so now we have multiple places that we... Oh, wait. Sorry, we need to talk with them. The incautious driver paces back and forth, clicking their tongue. Must have been the crash in the nature reserve. My father sent me there to take up a nice quiet job. I always did love botany. But when they pulled me from the wreckage, I had new dreams to follow. Thought they were mine. Now, how can I be sure? A new resolve washes over their face when they turn back, eyes sharp and sparkling with a flicker of emerald. Either way, I know where I have to go. Old Tom's Well. Give me the wheel, Captain. I have an appointment to keep. The well lies to the west-southwest of New Winchester.
Ah.
So, let's take a look at the chart.
Southwest, he said?
Somewhere over here. So, west, south... Okay, so for anybody that doesn't know how cardinal directions work, first of all, north, south, east, west. Everybody knows that. Northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. Everybody knows that. But if you want to point between them, you say the direction that you're pointing towards first, and then the cardinal direction. So if something is west-southwest, it is southwest is this way, west-southwest is this way. So it's somewhere between here and here-ish. So it's somewhere over here. You can also say south-southwest or east-southeast, north-south, or northwest, or northwest-north. North-northwest, sorry. But yeah, it's just another way of doing cardinal directions.
Yeah. I wonder if we can get past... Or I wonder if we can go south from that something grave that's beside Caroline. Yeah, I wonder if we can go south there. I don't remember if we tried it.
So we have the seeds to deliver to Magdalene's, but since we're not going that way, I think we should just store them.
Yeah, for now.
Yep. And if I may, Captain...
Probably the best.
We should probably, just out of an abundance of caution, pick up a couple more of these.
Yeah.
Alright. Away we go.
Makes sense to me.
I'm not entirely sure why it feels like we're always discovering something new in the Reach, but it feels like we're always discovering something new in the Reach. Just constantly. And that's a cool thing. I love the fact that no matter how much time you spend in this game, there's still other things that you can find. It's really cool.
Yeah, there's always something new. It's pretty great.
Well, I went the wrong way immediately. She looks like a bistro, but she handles like a fine diner. What's your favorite show currently, Guard? TV show, internet show, whatevs.
She-Ra.
I saw that you were watching.
Just started watching.
Because Third recommended it to you, right?
No, actually, one of my siblings did.
Oh. And it's good, right?
I think Third watched it ages ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks interesting, I'll tell you that. I love these. I love like the loving reboots of like old 80s shows.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate to say this because it's going to make me feel so old, but for anybody that didn't grow up in the 80s, TV shows are not about being entertaining. They were about selling you shit. Always about selling you shit. So the fact
Oh, trust me. I know all about it. Despite not, like, we're in the 80s, but we watched the friggin' dragonflies that existed entirely to sell those, like, spinny things. And we got the spinny things for Christmas.
No.
Like,
No.
this TV... They should reboot that show, because that was some good stuff. Nice.
Loot the hold.
But yeah, I don't know if you'd have any reason to have heard of it, but it's just like this...
Dragonflies, was that the one where they, like, Do you put them on top of a thing and then you pulled a cord and they flew up into the sky spinning?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was a TV show for it that was like...
For some reason.
Maybe a season or just like 4 episodes. And they were on Airlandis. They had the dragons.
Airlandis. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. But yeah, all of those shows only existed to get you interested in the total. Well, not only, but prominently existed to sell you stuff.
By the way, it was Dragonflies with a Z. F-L-Y-Z.
That's how you knew it was a 90s show. It had a Z in place of an S.
Oh, there were 26 episodes.
Yeah, an animated season was usually 22 to 26 episodes.
Yeah, you don't get that anymore.
You know what I was super upset to find out?
Some people are redoing like that amount, but...
Yeah.
What?
I was super upset to find out that the first season of Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, is, I kid you not, 59 episodes long. I'm like, that's more than a year. What the fuck?
That's great.
Okay, so let's enter the foyer, write a report.
That is more than a year if there's an episode a week.
Ask about Sarge's stuff for the Rat Brigade.
Ooh, Rat Brigade.
She glances up as when you enter her office. On noticing the Rat Brigade, her eyebrow raises a fraction. We've never satisfactorily answered the question of rodent souls. How may I help you? She addresses you and ignores the rats. It transpires that the Deviless is able to locate Sarge's file remarkably swiftly. She does not hand over the slim folder, but reads it in silence. There. I knew he'd specified something. That those who come looking for that which he entrusted to us must first undergo penance, to avoid a repetition of his mistakes. You'll require a shift in perspective. That can be gained in the checkerboard garden. Okay. Try to explore Caroline. Before you can take your first step towards one of the terraces, a devil blocks away. Not yet, I'm afraid. You must have permission from the presiding Deviless. Some of our procedures are exceedingly delicate. We need to be certain you comprehend what you're seeing. I'm sure she'll make time to see you. All right.
We didn't talk to her. Oh, no, we haven't talked to her at all.
Right. So let's just do this. After a stay at Caroline, listen to a proposal and gain accesses.
Yes.
Ooh. Introduce the repentant devil to the presiding Deviless. Use the full and florid title that appears on his visiting card.
Yes.
Okay.
We have to do that eventually.
When the Deviless is not visibly impressed, the devil says, I brought a small gift, a trifle you might find of value. He produces from his satchel a 3-volume set, bound in fire, his own work. Some methods for flavoring a soul to the taste of a particular judgment, she reads. She tosses the set on her desk. It huffs smoke. We are just a touch more modern now. It's a fine antiquarian piece, she adds unforgivably. But we find these approaches rather cumbersome. Besides, we find we need to appeal to the original owners of the souls, offer them an experience worth paying for. Let him show how she's wrong, or persuade him to withdraw.
What do you think?
I think that if he can show a better way, then he should definitely show it.
Although, I don't know, it's not so clear that you'd be welcome afterwards. And we need to get in for the rats.
I'm sure it won't lock us out.
Well, fine. Go right ahead then, Dave.
He adjusts this mirror to reflect futures, adjusts that blade to cut off the sense of smell. He leaves the penitents howling. Before you go, one of the penitents approaches with a note. Someone was here looking for the devil. The note just didn't make its way through official channels. The repentant devil has become more ambitious. So I do know that all of the officers have multiple ways that their stories can end, and the choices that you make affect that.
Yeah.
So, hello. Presiding Deviless almost registers an emotion at your presence. Do be quick about your business. Our clientele has suffered enough, some of them. Others insufficiently. Because we're horologists.
Oh, yeah, we are a horologist.
Your horological office pocket watch affords you access to the port's primary clock, from which others in the area get their time. You unpack your tools to begin. Assorted screwdrivers, brushes, pliers, tweezers, and a small bottle of oil, a jeweler's loupe. So this is going to give us a 34% chance of success, or we can sabotage it for some reason.
Yeah, I think we try and fix it.
Oh.
At the very least.
This clock must have been designed by a madman. Though the gears seem to know what they're doing, you can make no sense out of it whatsoever. Passers-by outside wonder where the 13th bong came from. Fortunately, you're not the only horologist here. A skilled apprentice present on unrelated reasons soon intervenes, promising to fix things on your behalf if you'll just put away your tools and go anywhere else for a few hours. In exchange for your fee, obviously. So that actually weakened the sun.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now I wonder if that's the sun, or like just the...
That's the Clockwork Sun.
Calling themselves the sun, or both.
No, it's definitely the Clockwork Sun.
I mean, like the queen.
I don't know, actually.
Oh yeah, Checkerboard Garden's where we need to...
Not a long journey, but by the time you come out onto the plane of the checkerboard, your calves are hurting. The devils are playing tricolor chess with some of the penitents. White pieces, red pieces, pieces the color of a flourishing wind. Around the edges of the board sit the patients who have already been captured or who were never part of the game to begin with. Gain a penance of shift of perspective.
Yeah, we might as well try that first. See if we can't get it. Yeah.
The White King wore ermine without being entitled to do so. For the penitent's own good, he has a locked tongue to prevent so much as speaking the name of a superior. The supervising devil is distracted by the play on the chessboard. As for your punishment, it does not bear speaking of. For a month afterward, you see devils dancing in the corners of your eyes. Ooh, you have a curdled soul.
Curdled? Is it curdled because we now have a penance?
No, you can cure it because you now have a penance.
No, I mean, like, is that available because we have a penance? And our soul is now curdled because our perspective has been shifted?
No, because this is overwilling to please, envious, obsequious. Are those chunks in the soul?
I mean, we can try and fix it.
Because, see, your soul is icy to the touch, dispassionate, clinical,
cold.
Removed.
Yeah.
So, we don't have to do it, and we do need that penance to help out the rats.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I thought.
Take the rat brigade back to the presiding deviless. She smiles at the unhappy expressions of the rats. Much better. She passes over a single piece of paper from the Sarge's file. It smells of incense and jasmine. Hookah, Cinders explains. Sarge did like his luxuries. The writing is minuscule and brief. The vault is at the central office of Hallige's Bank. The account was opened in London the year before the blockade of New Winchester. The Deviless is already working on a new file. You have, apparently, been dismissed. Alright, so if we go back and talk to Yon Rat Brigade...
Yes, what now?
They know the location of Sarge's vault. They don't seem to want to leave your locomotive. They need the numbers to the account. Where do they think they'll find them? The air is thick with the scent of jasmine. The rats have acquired a hookah pipe and are reminiscing over their lost Sarge. Albrecht twitches his immaculate whiskers. We need to find Vilma, our strategist, but it will be awkward. She was Cinder's paramour. There's a snort from somewhere in the nest. Albrecht continues. We lost touch with the others, but Vilma will know where they are. And when we open the vault, you will have a share, of course. The last I heard, Vilma was residing at Perdurance as a pet. Hey, somebody else that needs to get to Perdurance.
Yeah, now we've got two.
Interesting. Where Where did the incautious driver want to go?
The well.
Right. So let's try and find that now, I guess.
Yeah.
Because we might be able to go south into something.
Somewhere.
Yeah, that's what you said. Just trying to stick to your schedule, Captain. Which we will do next time on Character Select. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And guard.
We can do it.
There's something out there.
This. There's something.
There's something out there.
Something.
I can hear something on the left speaker. I don't know if you can hear it.